Listen carefully, God says, this is about someone close to you. She is 3 months pregnant with the child of consequence, the child of destiny, the child that carries more than flesh and blood. She carries a story that will change what you see around you. I am speaking to you because I know your heart has been restless. You have felt something was not right, yet you could not name it. You have seen the small changes, the silence, the distance, the sudden emotions, and your spirit whispered that something was unfolding in the shadows. You were not wrong. There is someone close to you, someone you once trusted deeply, someone whose name still stirs your heart, and she is carrying something that will soon be revealed. Do not let fear consume you. Do not let anger become your voice. What is happening now is not just about betrayal or human mistake, it is about divine exposure. For months I have been watching the seeds that were sown in secret, the words that were spoken in hidden places, the emotions that were suppressed beneath smiles. I saw the night it happened, the confusion that followed, the tears that were shed in the dark. Nothing escapes me. Nothing is unseen. You have been questioning me, asking, God, why do I feel this pain without a reason? Why does my soul tremble as if something is about to be revealed? Now I speak so you may understand. I have been preparing you for this moment of unveiling. The one who is 3 months pregnant carries more than a child. She carries a mirror. And in that mirror, truth will stand before you. I do not bring this revelation to destroy you. I bring it to awaken you. For too long, you have lived in the shadows of half-truths and emotional chains that kept you bound to people who were never meant to define your worth. I saw how you gave your love freely, how you trusted even when others mocked you for it. I saw how your heart tried to see good in those who carried hidden intentions. But now, my child, truth can no longer hide behind smiles. Yes, she is close to you, closer than you think. She has walked beside you, spoken to you, laughed with you. And yet behind those moments, there were choices made that you were not aware of. The life now forming within her womb is not only the fruit of those choices, it is the sign of exposure I promised. I told you I would bring everything hidden into the light. And the time for that light has come. But listen, do not let bitterness take root in your heart. The enemy desires to use this revelation to harden you, to make you doubt love, to make you shut your heart forever. But I am here to remind you that pain is not punishment, it is preparation. I am not breaking you, I am building you. You prayed for clarity, and clarity sometimes comes wrapped in heartbreak. You asked me to remove what was fake, and sometimes that means I must remove people who wore masks. The truth about this pregnancy is not simply about betrayal. It is about the shifting of seasons. You are stepping into a time where you can no longer be connected to what was never loyal to your spirit. This revelation will sting, yes. It will make you question everything, but it will also free you from a cycle that was silently draining you. Do not curse her. Do not despise her. For even she is now trapped in the consequences of her decisions. What she carries will be a constant reminder of what happens when truth is exchanged for temporary comfort. But as for you, I am calling you higher. You will not walk in vengeance, you will walk in victory. There is a reason I allowed you to find out at this very stage, 3 months. In the natural, 3 months is the season when life begins to show. The body begins to change, and what was hidden starts to reveal itself. Spiritually, this is the same season for you. The signs that were invisible are now visible. The deception that was silent will now speak. But I tell you this, every truth that rises against you will fall before my justice. You have cried long enough, wondering why your spirit was restless. You felt disconnected, as if your prayers were hitting a wall. That wall was made of lies, lies spoken by those close to you. But now that I have removed the veil, you will begin to feel peace again. The heaviness will lift. You will breathe freely, and your tears will no longer be of confusion but of clarity. This revelation will hurt, but it will also heal. You will understand why I kept certain doors closed, why I made some people walk away, and why I allowed silence to grow between you and others. I was protecting you from deeper destruction. I was preparing your soul for this truth. Do not run from this moment, face it with me. I am your strength when your world shakes. When the truth breaks your heart, let me hold it. When anger rises, let my love calm it. When you feel like you cannot look at her without pain, remember that I am the healer of broken trust. You will not remain in this valley. You are passing through it toward restoration. I know the shock that will come when you see how close she truly was to you. I know the disbelief that will rise when you realize the name of the man connected to that child. But I tell you this before it happens, nothing about this will destroy your destiny. It will only reveal who was never meant to walk into your next chapter. I am the God who brings light into darkness. And light is never comfortable for those who have lived in shadows. But for you, this is not the end, it is the beginning of wisdom. The pain you will feel will purify your discernment. You will begin to recognize people's spirits more than their words. You will no longer confuse attachment with love. You will learn that peace is more valuable than company, and truth is stronger than emotion. I am here to comfort you even as I expose what was hidden. I am not showing you this to break your spirit, but to align your path. The next season of your life requires truth as your foundation. I am removing false pillars, even if they looked beautiful from the outside. For a structure built on deceit cannot stand under my blessing. When you hear the full truth, remember these words, I already knew. Before you even suspected, I was preparing your heart. Before she even conceived, I was arranging your protection. You will not be destroyed by this revelation, you will be delivered through it. My child, there will come a moment soon, perhaps in days, when you will see a sign that confirms what I am saying. It will come quietly, maybe through a word, a message, or a sudden truth spoken by another. When it comes, do not doubt. It is me. It is my way of saying, I told you, I see all. You will feel anger at first, but do not let that anger speak louder than my voice. I am your defender. I will deal with those who deceived you in my own time and way. Your task is to remain still, to keep your heart from revenge, to stay grounded in my peace. For when you rise above pain, you will shine with a strength that no one can take away. This is not just a personal revelation, it is a spiritual turning point. It is the moment where you stop depending on people for your peace and start relying on me fully. I am removing the counterfeit connections to make room for divine ones. The child that is now being formed in secret will become the marker that separates what was temporary from what is eternal. And though it will hurt, you will thank me one day. You will look back and realize that I did not allow this to ruin you, I allowed it to redirect you. I am not punishing you, I am positioning you. You will soon see my hand move in ways that will silence your doubts. You will understand that everything I expose, I also redeem. Even this painful truth will serve a divine purpose. I will turn your mourning into understanding, your confusion into clarity, and your brokenness into breakthrough. This revelation, that she is 3 months pregnant, is not meant to break you. It is meant to birth your discernment. Just as her womb now carries a life that cannot stay hidden, your spirit now carries a truth that cannot be ignored. You are awakening to see people, situations, and motives through my eyes. And from this moment, you will never be easily deceived again. I see the storm rising in your heart, my child. You are asking within yourself, why did she do this? Why would someone so close to me hide such a thing? You feel betrayed, shaken, even questioning your worth, but hear me clearly, her actions do not define your value. Her secret does not diminish your light. What she carries is a consequence of choices made outside of my will, and yet I will still bring good out of it, because I am the God who brings beauty out of ashes. Do not waste your tears asking why she didn't tell you. There are hearts that hide truth not because they are brave, but because they are afraid to face your light. The purity of your spirit exposes the darkness in theirs. And so they hide, thinking silence can protect them. But silence does not erase truth, it only delays its appearance. You are now living in the moment where delayed truth becomes divine revelation. This pregnancy is not simply a physical matter, it is a spiritual message. It represents the fruit of hidden choices, the proof of double lives, the unveiling of hearts. For too long, she lived in a space between two worlds, one where she pretended loyalty, and another where she entertained deceit. I allowed it to go unnoticed for a time because I was observing your heart, strengthening your spirit, preparing your soul to withstand truth without breaking. Now, when I reveal what was done, you will not fall apart. You will stand in my strength. You will see that while others were plotting in secret, I was covering you with grace. While you were crying for answers, I was writing your freedom. You prayed, Lord, show me who's real, and this is my answer. Sometimes revelation comes not in words, but in consequences that can no longer be hidden. I want you to understand something very deep. This is not a moment for revenge, it is a moment for revelation. I am not asking you to fight her. I am asking you to rise above her actions. I will fight for you. You will soon watch as the weight of her choices begins to shape her path. You will see that the peace she once had in your presence will no longer exist, for the light she rejected will now be the light that convicts her. And as for you, your season of confusion is over. I am opening your spiritual eyes to see who truly stands for you and who only stands near you. There is a difference. Some people are close in proximity but far in loyalty. Some speak your name in public but whisper against you in private. I am cutting those connections now. You will feel it, the sudden distance, the unexpected silence, the shift in how people respond to you. Do not mourn it. It is me pruning your life. It is me removing what cannot go where I am taking you. She will try to justify herself. She will say she didn't mean to hurt you. She will claim it just happened, that she was lost, that she was confused. But I will let her words fall empty, because truth cannot be built on excuses. You will not even need to argue. I will let circumstances speak louder than any explanation. I will let time reveal every motive, every secret, every lie. For what is conceived in deception cannot remain hidden forever. This season will test your forgiveness, but it will also reveal your faith. Can you still trust me when the pain comes from those you least expected? Can you still believe I am good even when those close to you prove otherwise? This is what I am after, not your anger, but your growth. I am shaping you into someone unshakable, someone who walks by truth, not emotion. When you look at her, remember, she, too, is my creation. Though she made choices that hurt you, she is not beyond my mercy. Leave her in my hands. You will see her face consequences, but they will not come from your revenge, they will come from my justice. And my justice is perfect. It exposes, it corrects, it redeems. You may think, Lord, this feels unfair. I gave everything, and she repaid me with deceit. But I tell you, you gave what was real, and that's why you will receive what is divine. I am taking from you what was unstable so I can give you what is eternal. I will not let you build your future on broken foundations. I will not allow your destiny to be tied to those who carry hidden betrayals. This exposure is my mercy disguised as pain. Do not fear what people will say. When the truth comes out, some will talk, some will gossip, some will judge, but I will defend you. I will silence lies with evidence. I will turn rumors into testimonies. You will not need to explain yourself, I will do it for you. I will make even those who doubted you see that your hands were clean, that your heart was pure, that you were never the one who deceived. I know it hurts to imagine the image of her carrying what she shouldn't have carried. I know it cuts deep to realize how close she was to your heart while she hid something so heavy. But remember this. I saw it before you did, and yet I still chose to bless you. That means this revelation will not destroy what I'm building in you. It will strengthen it. Let this truth mature you. Let it teach you that not every smile means sincerity, not every touch means loyalty, not every "I love you" comes from a pure heart. But also learn that your ability to forgive will be the key that unlocks your next season. Forgiveness doesn't mean allowing the same people back into your life, it means letting go of the pain so it doesn't poison your destiny. My child, you are about to witness how I turn heartbreak into harvest. You will see that what she tried to hide will become the very thing that reveals your strength. You will not stay in the shadows of her actions, you will rise into light, and people will see the difference between you and her. They will see purity, integrity, and truth upon your life, while deceit will cling to those who chose lies. You are not losing something precious, you are being released from something poisonous. You are not being punished, you are being protected. You are not walking away from love, you are walking toward peace. I am removing the counterfeit connection to make space for divine alignment. Soon, I will send people who love you without secret agendas. I will bring relationships that heal what others broke. But I cannot do that until I clear the ground of deception. That is why this revelation came now, because your next chapter cannot begin with lies. And know this, while she is pregnant with the child of her choice, you are pregnant with the promise of your purpose. What she carries may be physical, but what you carry is spiritual. Her womb holds consequence, but your spirit holds calling. Her story may bring temporary shame, but yours will bring eternal glory. Do not envy her, pray for her. For while she carries life in her body, you carry destiny in your soul. Do not let her situation make you bitter. Let it make you better. Let it teach you to trust me, not people. Let it purify your understanding of love. I am teaching you that love without truth is a trap. I am teaching you that your discernment is your greatest protection. You will begin to notice signs faster, feel shifts stronger, and sense deception before it reaches you. That is what this season is birthing in you: discernment, wisdom, peace. I am turning your pain into prophecy. You will speak to others one day and tell them, I went through this, and God turned it into my strength. You will become a voice for those who are blinded by love and can't see betrayal. Your story will carry power, because it was born in truth, not denial. You will save others from the same pain by walking in the wisdom you learned from it. You may not see it yet, but this is a holy interruption. I had to stop you from building your future with those who were not meant to walk into it. The revelation of her pregnancy is my way of saving you from a longer pain. Imagine if you never knew. Imagine if you continued trusting what was false. You would have been trapped in endless confusion. But now, I am setting you free. And soon, you will feel the shift. The heaviness that used to sit in your chest will lift. The confusion that clouded your mind will fade. The people who once drained you will fall away without a fight. You won't even have to cut them off, I will make them remove themselves. For light and darkness cannot stay in the same space once truth arrives. You will begin to dream again, not the kind of dreams filled with fear, but dreams filled with vision. You will start to see yourself beyond this pain. You will hear my voice clearer than before, because the noise of deceit will be gone. I am restoring your peace, your power, and your purpose. Hold on to me, my child. When the truth breaks your heart, let my love rebuild it. When you feel lost, remember, I never lost sight of you. I knew this moment would come, and I planned your escape long before you knew you were trapped. What was meant to break you will become the very thing that blesses you. Do not worry about what happens to her. Her path is in my hands. What she carries will be her lesson. But what you carry will be your legacy. I am not done with you, I am just beginning. And soon, you will see, I did not allow this truth to destroy you. I allowed it to deliver you. My child, now that you know, be still. The truth that once hid behind smiles has surfaced, and your heart feels raw, but listen, this pain will not last forever. I am already healing what was wounded. Every tear that falls now is watering the soil of your new beginning. I am near to you, closer than ever before. You do not walk alone through this valley, I walk beside you, whispering peace where confusion once lived. Do not let bitterness take root, for bitterness will make you relive the wound long after it has healed. You will not live in the shadow of her choice, you will live in the light of my purpose. What was meant to destroy your peace will now deepen your faith. I am teaching you that revelation is not a punishment, it is protection. When I expose what is hidden, it is because I love you too much to let you live in lies. She was close to you. You trusted her. You saw something good in her, even when others questioned it. And that was not weakness, that was your purity. You loved with sincerity, and I honor that. I will never let your genuine heart be wasted. Though her choice brought chaos, your character will bring restoration. What she tried to hide has become the doorway to your deliverance. You must understand something holy, this is the end of one chapter but not the end of your story. I am rewriting the pages that were contaminated with deceit. You will look back one day and thank me for this painful truth. You will see how it broke your heart but saved your destiny. Sometimes I have to tear down walls built on dishonesty before I can raise a house built on truth. And I will. I will build something new with you, something pure, stable, filled with peace. I will surround you with people whose loyalty is genuine, whose intentions are clear, whose hearts reflect my own. You will never again have to question whether love is real. For the next love I send will not confuse your soul, it will confirm your worth. I know it feels like loss, but heaven calls it liberation. You are being set free from emotional captivity. You are being released from the weight of deception. You are stepping out of a story written by human hands and stepping into one written by mine. The pain of this moment is only the sound of chains breaking. Do not curse her name, my child. Do not wish harm upon her. What she carries in her womb is already marked by consequence. Her journey will teach her what your warnings could not. Do not become the judge, that is my place. You are called to peace, not to vengeance. You will watch as truth unfolds and know that I kept your hands clean. When the news spreads, when others begin to whisper, stay silent. Let me be your voice. I will protect your reputation, I will guard your name. I will make those who once doubted you see your strength. They will know you were not blind, you were just loving. And I will honor that love. For while she hid sin, you carried sincerity. While she birthed confusion, you will birth peace. You will soon feel a new kind of calm. It will not come from the absence of pain, but from the presence of understanding. You will say, now I see why you allowed it, Lord. You will realize that this moment was not random, it was divine timing. You were meant to find out now, not before, not later, now, when your heart is mature enough to heal instead of hate. The pain will pass, but the lesson will remain, a sacred lesson about trusting your spirit more than people's smiles. You will no longer ignore the quiet warnings I place in your soul. You will no longer chase peace in places I have already left. You will walk with discernment sharper than ever before, and no deception will fool you again. My child, this revelation marks the turning point of your life. What comes next will not look like loss, it will look like light. I am preparing new beginnings for you. I am aligning doors that will open suddenly. You will feel purpose awakening again. The same way the truth of her pregnancy came to light, so too will my promises for you begin to manifest visibly. You will see the fruit of your prayers begin to show, just as her hidden choices now show. You will carry no shame from this. I am washing away the residue of betrayal. I am cleansing the wounds of disappointment. You will smile again, not the forced smile of pretending you are fine, but the genuine smile of peace restored. The days ahead will not be heavy like this one. They will be lighter, softer, filled with meaning. And hear me, what she carries will not destroy your destiny. It will not block what I am doing in your life. Her choices cannot cancel your calling. Her mistakes cannot steal your blessing. You are covered by my hand, sealed by my promise, surrounded by my angels. No act of deceit can undo what I have spoken over you. I am turning your story into a testimony. You will speak healing to others who discover painful truths. You will tell them, I once thought it would destroy me, but it built me instead. You will become a voice of hope for the broken-hearted, because you will know what it feels like to be betrayed by those close to you, and yet still stand. There will come a day when you will pray for her without bitterness. When you will see her and feel no anger. That is how you will know you are free. Forgiveness will not mean forgetting what she did, it will mean remembering it without pain. And in that moment, you will feel my presence like never before. You will understand the depth of my grace, because you will have extended it yourself. I will not let you carry this burden alone. I am the healer of emotional wounds. When you wake up at night replaying her words, call my name. When your heart aches remembering her closeness, whisper to me. I will send peace that makes no sense to the world, peace that sits beside pain and says, you will be okay. You are walking out of deception and into destiny. The truth you just received is not the end, it is the evidence that I am working. The exposure you feared is the freedom you needed. You will not stay broken. You will rise. You will glow with wisdom that only truth can teach. And soon, very soon, you will see how this pain leads to purpose. You will look back and realize that every tear, every shock, every silent night was shaping something divine within you. I did not abandon you, I was sculpting you. I was molding your heart to carry more grace, more strength, more discernment. You are my chosen one, and chosen ones do not walk easy paths. But what they lose in comfort, they gain in clarity. What they lose in people, they gain in peace. You have lost her trust, but you have gained my truth. You have lost an illusion, but you have gained revelation. You have lost a relationship, but you have found restoration. Let her walk her path. Let her face her reality. You, walk with me. Walk in truth, in love, in freedom. Your story does not end here. It begins here, in the light of revelation, in the strength of forgiveness, in the power of purpose. I am God, and I saw it all, from the first lie to the final reveal. And I still call you blessed. I still call you chosen. I still call you mine. Do not fear the future. You will not repeat this pain. What you went through will teach you to see clearly, to love wisely, to walk carefully. I am rebuilding your life on solid ground. I am restoring your trust in yourself, in love, and in me. And when that restoration comes, you will understand, I never took something from you. I freed you for something greater. So, breathe. Release. Forgive. And rise. For the truth that hurt you has now become the truth that healed you. And I, your God, will never let you fall again.